And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys. It's been a long time since we've done a live stream here on British Stand. I've got some explaining to do, but as you can read there in the title guys, what a live stream to come back to, as of course British farmers, this time on tractors, are coming back to Downing Street in yet another protest as a date has been set. Of course, guys, before we do get into today's live stream, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily British content and get your thoughts and opinions down there in the comment section below. Firstly, let's start with it. Do you support yet another protest? And should British farmers, of course, go and do this again, but bigger and better, as it seems as though their voices were ignored from the last time they protest? Of course, there was a protest on the 16th of November, following, of course, Rachel Reeves's budget. And to say the least, it was a very, very good turnout. I think tens of thousands of farmers, and not just farmers, people that supported British patriots, everyone really, did descend onto into London, and as I said, it was a good spectacle. But as I said at the time, I did feel like everything would end up on deaf ears and nothing would really be done about it. Again, Keir Starmer was asked about the situation following afterwards in a sort of interview and just kind of gave his robotic answers. It doesn't really affect most farmers, all of this sorts of stuff. I'm a farmer, etc., etc. Rachel Reeves and all of the others have, of course, gave their answers, and as stated, guys, that protest did fall on deaf ears and nothing, it seems, is going to be done about it at this moment in time. So that's, of course, now urged the farming community and people that were in attendance at the last protest to come back and make their voices heard even more so, probably louder this time. Yes, let me just try and get you a video up quickly. Date has been set and it's going to go harder, it's going to go bigger and better, is what they're trying to say. As this time they're bringing the tractors down. Have a little listen to this.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Cullen, one of the organisers of Fairness for Farmers. As you know, the date was released yesterday that farmers are going back to London on the 11th of December. But this time with tractors. That's right, with tractors. So Fairness for Farmers have teamed up with Save British Farming and other farming platforms around and groups around the UK, and Gareth Wyn-Jones as well supporting us, that farmers will be attending London in their mass on tractors on the 11th of December.
So yes, following that, guys, of course, it's not just London this time. As stated, he's warned that tractors are going to be coming down this time, and also the industry campaigners are in the process of organising it. So 11th of December in central London, which isn't actually too far away. That would be little under a month ago since that first big protest where 10,000 people were in attendance. But as stated, guys, they're saying it's going to be even bigger than that initial one. So again, bringing the tractors down, I shared some clips last time of the tractors getting in a bit of trouble when they were there last time, but the way that he's going on about it, the way the organisers are going on about it, is that there is going to be a lot more tractors in attendance this time. Now, following this, guys, it's not just London. The campaign groups of Save British Farming and Fairness for Farmers are also planning for rallies to take place in Cardiff, Belfast and Edinburgh next week. Times and meeting places have yet to be announced, but details are expected to be released soon. The planned protest follows numerous UK-wide rallies over the last few weeks as concerns grow over the government's farm inheritance tax plans. The controversial move, obviously announced in the autumn budget, will impose a 20% inheritance tax on farm assets worth £1 million or more from April 2026. There are also worries with the industry over the impact of future post-Brexit trade deals, which you already know. Back in March, there was a massive one, guys. There was a huge tractor rally as they took over London as well. But as stated, guys, these protests are going to continue and are going to get bigger and better, according to the farmers, as they're going to be taking over London once again, this time on the 11th of December, but other major cities as well, including Cardiff, Belfast and Edinburgh. So they aren't just going to London this time, of course. are going to be going to other different cities throughout the UK to make their voices heard. And as I said, you don't want to mess with the farmers. The farmers really don't care. And we've seen all the sort of stuff what actually happened in France. And I think they're going to be taking a subtle approach to this. They didn't get their voices heard the last time they were in a rally, the last time they were protesting. So the next stage, of course, is to make it bigger, bring the tractors down, cause more of an inconvenience. And what would the next stage then be? Again, I'm not speculating, but I would probably say something like a repeat of France, covering the streets in manure. Again, they seem set to try and get their way, and rightfully so. You know, British farming is the backbone of this country and something that needs to be saved. And again, it's not just the inheritance tax that is the problem. That might just be the bit that actually, you know, destroys the actual camel's back or breaks the camel's back. But you know, there's other things, of course, where it just feels like British farming is completely getting destroyed over the last few years. So I do absolutely agree with them, and do support their right to protest and try and get their voices heard. But as I said, these guys, these Labour government, always have their way set in plan. You know, it's going to fall on deaf ears once again, probably. But again, as I stated, guys, I do agree with the farmers for sort of upping the ante for it. So yeah, let's take some comments, guys. Bring London to a full standstill, says Judith Collins. Great hope they are taking trailers full of crap, says Popcorn. How do? Good to see you, Bert. I wonder how much the Farmers Union was paid to be chicken livered in support for their numbers. The union should be at the front of the scandal. Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Just as we end today's live stream, I will explain to you where I've been. Basically, I think the last live stream I did was about 5 days ago. Firstly, as you can probably still hear in my voice, I've got a bit of a cold. My nose is a bit stuffy, so it's not the best of times to do a live stream, of course. I don't want to be spluttering all over the place on live camera, so that was part of the reason. And also I have been commuting and traveling a little bit to get to different destinations, which makes things a lot harder to do a live stream. So yeah, that should be coming to an end over the next 2 days. And we'll be back providing you sort of breaking news updates as stuff comes out within the United Kingdom. Things like this, stories like this, will be there first on point to cover it for you. But yeah, a little break, a little illness, but I'm ready to go and back again, guys. But do, guys, as always, do let me know your thoughts down there in the comment section below with regards to the British farmers returning to Downing Street once again as they take over other cities, but this time with the tractors with them. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back with more news as the days and weeks go on.